will impress everybody, but they're surprised.
Alrighty. What it is? What it is? What's up? What happened? What happened? Alright, outside of that weird ass outburst I just made. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, bring this motherfucker forward. Alright, what's good, everybody? This your boy Bruce Leroy, man. Yesterday's stream, for those that was there, obviously, for starters, it's your boy Bruce Leroy. Follow me on this Twitch. I'm Bruce Leroy BIH. Follow me on TikTok. It's Bruce Leroy BIH. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I am Bruce Leroy. Okay, so today, well, I'm definitely going to start with piano. And I don't know what the fuck else we're going to do after that. The ciphers came out. I forgot to actually watch the trailer yesterday. By the way, I want to speak very quickly about a clip that I just seen. And again, I'm not going to be disrespectful because at the end of the day, the man going to make his choices. But here's my issue, okay? My issue isn't you trying to rage bait or take advantage of the moment. My issue is when you try to play victim. And now I have to adjust my take a little bit, but I'm not going to go too crazy because I still have respect for the guy. So I'm not going to go too crazy. But I spoke about Black Boy Max yesterday, for those that were in yesterday's stream. By the way, that stream, because I watched it back yesterday, and I thought the stream was decent. I didn't know it was that good. I was watching. I'm like, hold on, yeah, she did a pretty good job. You know what I mean? So we back to doing piano. The XXL ciphers came out, and then maybe it might be a thing or two I might react to. And after that, it shouldn't be too long today. I mean, we'll see. We're going to brush up on the things that... We're going to start off brushing up on the piano things that we have already did, and then we'll just watch a new video, and then, I ain't gonna lie. So, I'm going to see y'all Wednesday. Wednesday I work, but we still going to do a stream anyway. But yeah. So, that's pretty much that. What the hell I wanted to say? There's something I wanted to say and I forgot. I got a brain fart. Hold on. Class teach me. Alright. So yeah. So about Black Boy Max. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't mind what you're doing. I think it's very shrewd what you're doing. My problem is you trying to victimize yourself. And I had to, and the reason why I'm saying this because I watched a clip of this nigga saying Saucy's Head 10 is a bad bitch. A grown-ass man call another grown-ass man a bad bitch. Now, if that's your stilo, that's cool. But the problem is, you're getting mad at people thinking that you might be either bi or gay or whatever the case may be. You're getting mad, but you're kind of playing into it very heavily. So it's like, at that point, then what was you crying about? Now I can't feel sorry for. I was up here, defending you, whatever, on yesterday's stream. I can't feel sorry for you, bro, because you leading into this shit very, a lot. So, and that's the case, nigga. You gotta stand on business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on your 10. If you gonna do this trolling shit, nigga, you can't. You're not garnering no sympathy from me. Because that's like me being controversial, then niggas attacking my controversial opinions and disagreeing with it. Somebody be calling out my name. Obviously, nobody should be calling each other out their names off an opinion, right? But at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of like what I talked about yesterday, but my opinion is slightly altered. You know that what you're doing is going to garner a reaction. It's going to garner vitriol. You know that already. So you leaning into that shit. It's like... And then you want niggas to feel sorry for you. You crying on the what's the name, and it's like, I want to, but now I'm not, because you know what the fuck you're doing. Clearly, you're going to play into this half and half role, where you're going to say I'm a straight male, and then you're going to do things that will suggest that you either are bi or you get whatever, and that's your business. That's fine. But my thing is, don't look for sympathy. That's all I ask. Don't look for sympathy, and also don't not look for sympathy. Ain't no fucking crying. Ain't no crying in baseball. Get your ass up and hope to God you hit a home run. If you strike out, don't worry, you'll get them next time. Just don't do it too much because your ass will end up in free agency, and sooner or later you're out the MLB. Ain't no crying in baseball. So you're gonna, hey, this what you want to do? You want to teeter along those lines? You want to, confuse your audience? Go ahead and do that. But I don't want to see no more crying, bro. I really don't. Cause now I don't feel sorry for. Now I gotta actually apologize to OJ a little bit. I gotta apologize to OJ a little. I gotta 50%. I feel like he still should have handled it differently. But I gotta apologize to him at least 50%. Because you making people look like a fool that's defending you. That's taking your side. Knowing damn well you trying to do this shit for clicks and views. But you can't get mad when niggas feel like, oh, you might be entering into, a different type of lifestyle. And that's what you're doing. You can't say, no, I'm not a part of this lifestyle, but you're doing things that of the lifestyle. When you calling a grown ass man a bad bitch, and then you say, oh, I'm not really, I'm not, I swear I'm not. I'm like, okay. And again, it's not an issue that you are, right? If you're bi or gay, that's not an issue. Like I said plenty of times on my channel, Kehlani is my favorite artist. If you know Kehlani, she's under the umbrella, right? If I'm not mistaken, she's lesbian, right? If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. But that's what she identifies as. So obviously, I am not in any sense against the community. But what I am against is niggas doing shit to be controversial on purpose, leaning into things that people under that umbrella would do, and using it for your profit and for gain and for attention and for likes and for clicks and views. That's exactly what you're doing. So now, I respect Max. I like Max. That's what's going on. What he's doing doesn't make me change my opinion. I still like him as a content creator, and I like the in the booth shit. I fuck with, but what I don't fuck with is this weird ass. You want sympathy, so you want to be a villain, but you don't want to handle the repercussions of what it takes to be a villain, right? And also, there could be some things that might be going on behind the scenes that he really dealing with for real. And maybe that's what's causing him to act like this. I don't fucking know. But you can't get upset at people calling you a certain thing if you lead it into those stereotypes. You're doing things to match the stereotype of people that identify under that umbrella. So you can't get upset when people think, oh, you must be under that umbrella too. Whether you just like me, or whether you're whatever the case may be, you under that umbrella. So the reason why I mentioned it, because it sounded like very chatty and gossipy, was because I had to alter my take from yesterday when I spoke on it. So that's the only reason why I mentioned it today. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I actually genuinely don't give a fuck. When this shit is over with, I'm going to forget about it, and I don't give a fuck what that man do. If he want to sit up there and goddamn go through whatever the fuck he chooses to do, I ain't going to disrespect, but whatever he chooses to do with his life, that's on him. But also, what I would say is, there's a famous saying, okay? Still to this day, people don't say it as much, but it's a famous saying. It's called, every action has a consequence. A consequence is necessarily a bad thing. It's literally a result of an action. So you're doing what you're doing. You're going to get the response that you actually want. It's very obvious that the shit that's been going on, you're welcoming it. You like the backlash. You like niggas thinking that you roll a certain way. You like it. Otherwise, you're not leaning into these stereotypes as hard as you're doing. You're really going all out to do that. So that's all I gotta say. I don't want to fucking talk about what this man do with his fucking streaming. Whatever he do is what he does. I only mention it because I needed to alter my take from yesterday, because when I went crazy on OJ, I don't think it's fair for me to do that. Considering not only did make some good points, because again, he didn't come in the game doing this shit. Okay, like I said before, if it was James Charles, if it was RuPaul, if it was somebody that we know that is under that umbrella, we wouldn't give a fuck, right? But if you doing things that are just like, and it seems like it's you want attention, you seem like you're striving for controversy, you're trying to elicit a vitriol reaction. My sympathy goes out the fucking window. You're not a victim at this point. At this point, you like what the fuck is going on. You like people talking about you a certain way because you're doing behaviors that are warranting this discussion. Now, granted, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your life, but my thing is you can't choose your consequences. That makes sense? I could talk shit about somebody. I can't choose my consequences as a result of me talking shit about somebody. Does that make sense? So, it is what it is, right? And then also some motherfuckers are just saying, like sometimes you can say like, yo, I don't like the music. I can't stand it. I don't like the music. I really don't like the music. And niggas to view that as like talking shit. No, I don't like the music, nigga. I don't. I really don't. And I feel bad for Zoe too. Because Zoe to this day has still yet to take accountability. Mind you, it's been years. I haven't really seen her plastered on my For You page for like since 25. Dead ass, it's been like at least a year. It feels like 2 years. But it's been at least a full year since I've seen her plastered all over my timeline. She is continuously exhibiting the same behaviors that has got her on the outskirts. Now, granted, listen. I'm not the type of nigga that's like, oh, very, like, I don't care about clicks. I'm cool by myself. But my thing is, you can't, again, this is the problem with niggas, right? I have to be honest. Niggas want to do what the fuck they want to do. And want to choose their consequences. No. That's not how life works, nigga. When you make certain decisions in your life, you gotta, whatever the consequences are as a result of that, you gotta take it. The fuck? Like, what we doing here? You can't choose your goddamn consequences. That's not how this motherfucker work. It's not. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I'm not fucking sorry. I gotta keep it real. That's not how this shit work. You can do whatever you want to do with your own free will. But your consequences of your free will, you cannot choose. You can control the input, your input in this life. You cannot control your output. That's the truth. And it's like, I watched Zoe said some clips about, she's talking about Raul's dead father or some shit like that, or cousin. I forgot, something like that. And it's like, and then she's talking, she keeps going on live and talking about how, why you accept behaviors from them, but you don't accept behaviors from me. Because here's the thing. There's a thing in life called double standards. There's double standards against men, and there's double standards against women as well. If a woman has multiple men, she would be considered promiscuous. She'd be considered a 304. If a one man has multiple women, that's a player. That's you know what I'm saying? That's just, it's a double standard, but that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's frowned upon a woman to have multiple men, but it's not frowned upon for men to have multiple women. That is a fact. Okay? That's a double standard against them. There's a double standard when it comes to parental rights, when it comes to divorce court, how funds are allocated, child support, that's against us too. When it comes to domestic violence situations, men typically get the worst end of it. There are double standards in our society. When it comes to mental health, I'm not saying women's mental health shouldn't matter because they're human beings too. Every human being's mental health matters. I want to make that very, very clear. But there is much more care and effort being put into taking care of a woman's mental health than a man. Man is like, I already explained this shit 10,000 times. I got a video on TikTok about it. I say this shit all the time. Men's mental health is a fucking joke. It's a clown show. It's not real. It just looks good in the back of the ends, and I told y'all that already. Nobody gives a fuck about a man until you making money for somebody else or you're giving somebody money. If you're not doing either of the two as a man, particularly in the Western world, you're worthless. Now, granted, you're technically not worthless, of course, because God created you, so you're not worthless. But to the world, your value is worth shit until you can give somebody some money or until you can make somebody else some money. As a man, you're an ATM and a fucking riot shield. That's all you are. And I've been saying that a long time ago, but that's the truth. But again, I say all that to say you can do what the fuck you like. I'll give an example, okay? I'll give myself. Let me not try to act like I'm this perfect ass nigga, right? So I wanted to be a superstar, and I still do, but I can control my input. I can't control the output. So I say, yo, I'm going to do music. I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to do comedy sketches. I'm going to go on stream. I'm going to react to the Eagles. I'm going to do everything. I'm talking about social. I'm going to do everything across the board because I'm going to get on because motherfuckers going to, oh shit, Not only is this nigga skilled and he talented, he can do everything and he's great at everything. Well, you know what? The world don't like that. And you know what else don't like that? The motherfucking algorithm that you need to propel yourself forward. If you don't have an audience, if nobody can point to you and say, this person is known for this, you're not going nowhere. Because niggas need to put you in a box. They need people, you know, to identify with the person. I was so stubborn. I done did this shit when I started 2020. I did this shit for like, I stopped in 2026. 6 years doing the same shit. Maybe longer. I would say 6-7 years doing the same shit. You can't get no motherfucking stubborn or hard-headed than that. 6-7 years of basically little to no growth. Of doing the same shit over and over again. And I saw that the algorithm wanted me to stick to the NFL and talk about the Eagles. I saw that. I actually paid attention to the algorithm, like, you know what, stick to Eagles. And sometimes my comedy shit would go too. And every once in a while my music shit would do really, really well, but it's rarely. Majority of my videos that did well would be some comedy skits, and then Philadelphia Eagles content. And I said, man, fuck, I do what I want. I'm a star. I don't need the algorithm dictate to me what the fuck I can do. I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? But as a result, what happened? 6-7 years of little to no progress. So now I realize, man, fuck it. We can't do what we used to do. We still doing it technically. But the only difference is I'm not worried about the results at this point in time. I'm worried about full autonomy, full self-expression. That's what I'm worried about. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Full self-expression, full autonomy, do whatever the fuck I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm not focused upon doing shit the way people want me to do. I'm going to do shit the way I know how to, because I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities to do whatever I put my mind to. I believe in myself. I believe that I don't need to be put in the. I could do. I could be a star wherever the fuck. I could be a star in music. I could be a star in entertainment. I could be a star as an actor. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do, whatever I want to do, and be great at it. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? The results, you know, obviously didn't reflect that, and I think that also inhibited my growth, because it's like, yo, you don't have an audience. You don't even know who's your people, right? Who are the people that you're talking to? You don't know. And generally, I keep it a buck. You don't know. Now, granted, my personality, I think, was one thing I feel like would have been my saving grace. It's like, okay, you kind of can figure out what type of person that I am, right? But it's like, niggas is not. And then I also realized this too, okay? Everybody talks about fame, superstardom, but nobody talks about how to get there. This is exactly what the internet does, and I said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck how good your content actually is. Even if it's the most even if you a bad motherfucker with how you know how to put certain words together, you're entertaining, you know what you're doing in front of a camera, right? Okay, bet. So now, what you call it? Yeah. So now, you gotta find a pond. Everybody wants an ocean, including myself. We all want a fucking ocean. We all want one of the Great Lakes and shit. We all want Mesopotamia in this bitch. You know what I mean? But we all want the Dead Sea. But niggas gotta understand, you need a pond. You ain't got a pond, the internet's gonna look at you like, the fuck I'm gonna follow this guy for? Fuck I'm gonna follow this girl for? Your shit can have 20 likes, and your shit could be, this shit is really, really good. And niggas will bypass it, because even if your shit is good, they're watching it, bypass, it's not enough social proof. Cause it's like, I don't know, it's a weird psychology. It's like niggas feel comfortable. It's kind of like, I'll put it to you like this, right? And we are all guilty of this, and I include myself in it. When we searching for YouTube videos, what are videos that we typically go for? The one with the higher viewer count. Everybody has done this shit. I swear to God. Every time you go on YouTube and you go to a video, sometimes I catch myself and I give a person a chance until I realize maybe that's the reason why their view count logos is not good. But I at least get a person a chance first. Does that make sense? But then they're like, so when you search anything up on YouTube, you want to find out information, you you search, you go to the video with the highest amount of views. Because in your mind, oh shit, that must be the most credible. You see how fucked up that is? You know what I mean? And even if the nigga with the low view count might be really good, but what you'll do when you go on YouTube, and guess what they show you first? The videos that get the highest view count. The one that's making the platform money. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how that's how the internet is. You know what I mean? So if niggas ain't checking for you already, you ain't got a pond. You niggas want the ocean, you won't get nothing. You won't even get a lake, nigga. You won't get nothing at all. You won't even get a goddamn a beach house. You feel me? So that's all I gotta say about that. But Zoe clearly has not learned her lesson. Oh yeah. So double standards. Why did I say it? Because how a lady's supposed to, because she mentioned, I watched the video. She was like, yeah, Talil be biting people and other people, but they doing the same shit I be doing, loud or whatever. But you have to understand, double standards in this world exist. Okay, it's true. The people that she's talking about, is she right? Yeah, but nobody gives a fuck. And here's why. The people she's talking about is guys. Guys, what are guys known for? Rowdy, loud, obnoxious. You know what I mean? Always fighting. That's men. It is frowned upon for a woman because a woman has certain standards of how she's supposed to conduct herself versus a man. Is it fair? Not really, but that's just the way it is. A man, we gotta, if somebody break into the house, nigga, we gotta go confront the burglar. What I'm gonna say? Imagine me being on this motherfucking internet and I got a family. I'm talking about something, man. I don't know why I gotta go out there and risk my life for my family. This is some bullshit. How come Shorty can't ride with me? How come I can't have an what's that girl? The Dirk's India. Why can't I have an India? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I have a Mrs. Smith and shit? And she be goddamn shooting from the fucking banisters and shit. You know what I mean? You know what would be the fun? You know what's the funniest shit? If you watch that movie Heat, I don't know why this thought just came to me, but it's funny as hell. If you watch the movie Heat, I thought the funniest shit. And even at A-Team, I'll throw that in there too. Fuck it. We'll make it a full circle conversation. So, it's always funny as hell on Heat when the bad guys was shooting, like Robert De Niro and his crew, they would always shoot through the fucking glass. They'll never shoot at well, technically that's not true. It's been most of they shot record, but it's like like on the high speed chase or like in the action scenes, they'll shoot through the fucking glass. Like what the fuck? So instead of like normally most niggas, okay, I'm gonna go out the window and aim at my target. These niggas will shoot through the As a kid watching that shit growing up, I always found that shit funny. They would drive like the action scenes and shit, and they would shoot through the fucking front window. That shit be having me rolling on God. Like I'm like, yo, how the fuck does that make sense? Number one, in real life, glass shards with ricochet, the glass break and shit, it can land in your shit. Two, you can't fucking see. So you up here shooting this fucking window. You can't fucking see. And not only can you not see, you now make yourself an easy target. Cause nigga, all I gotta do is go to the front of the fucking whip and then do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I always thought that every time I watched that movie Heat, I always find that shit funny. And then the A-Team, the show specifically. This show was funny as hell. It's like they be in a shootout. At this point, nigga, you trying if I'm in a shootout with you, you trying to take my life. There's no rules after that. Fuck the rules, nigga. You gotta, dice. What they call multiple dice. I ain't gonna say because I want to put this shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you gotta dice. You feel me? Because nah, nigga, you not finna goddamn. Once you pull out a what's the name, you trying to end me. So what the A-Team will do is they'll so instead of shooting at the niggas, right? They'll fucking shoot at the car nearby so it could blow up and the impact will make them fucking fall over and shit. The Hulk, the same way, bro. The old Lou Ferrigno Hulk, that shit used to piss me off. That shit was so ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Edward Norton is the only fucking Hulk I recognize, nigga. On my soul. Edward Norton's Hulk is the only. The Eric Bana one was dog shit. The new joint with that guy from Now You See Me, I'm like a little iffy about it. It's better than the Eric Bana, but barely. Honestly, during around that time, it ain't really his fault. Disney made Marvel bitch made. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I mean by that. I'm kind of going all over the place, but it all connects. It doesn't, but it does. So, if you ever read Marvel comics, shit gory as hell. You know, you got a fucking missile or a goddamn rocket going through somebody's chest and shit. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat fans. Mortal Kombat fans, when you try to dumb that shit down, you don't make it graphic, they get disappointed. They're like, man, get this bullshit out of here, nigga. This ain't Fisher Price, motherfucker. This ain't goddamn, what the fuck you call it? This ain't, nigga, Dragon Tales and shit, motherfucker. I want to see some gory. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is for the Mortal Kombat fans. That's how I feel about Marvel. I want my Marvel to be like violent and shit. You know what I mean? Gory. That's my Marvel. I want Hulk to be smashed a motherfucker face in. And you know how when the Edward Norton Hulk, I'll go back to that. When he threw motherfucking Emil Blonsky on that trail, I want to see some shit like that. I want to see niggas get thrown the fuck out. You know, I want to see niggas, you know what I'm saying? I want to see niggas get thrown some fucking glass and shit. How they whole shit, you know what I'm saying? It sound like I'm a fucking serial what's the name, but I'm not. I swear to God, it's just me talking. Nigga up here trying to sound like David in this motherfucker. It's funny, but it's not funny because if he did what the fuck they accused him of, throw that nigga under the door. Don't let that nigga out. Don't let that nigga out, bro. Do not let that nigga out at all. Do not. But like, so I'm not joking about. Obviously, the situation that he did, was horrible. Because the accusations against him is fucking crazy. So if he did that, nigga, throw that nigga under the jail. Don't let this motherfucker out at all. Don't let this motherfucker out. And listen, I don't advocate for niggas getting killed. I mean, getting what's the name? You know what I'm saying? I don't advocate. I don't like it. But certain motherfuckers, if he did what they say he did, nigga, and they say, yo, the injection, motherfucker, roll up them sleeves, bitch. I'm so sorry. If that nigga did what the fuck they say he did, roll up the sleeves, nigga. Roll them shits up. Oh shit, got a little muscle though. It's a little bit. It ain't nothing crazy. It's a little bit though. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that nigga did what he did, nigga. Roll them bitches up, nigga. Hold still, motherfucker. Hold on to like the handle of a fucking chair, nigga. Hold still. But nah. I'm trying to figure out why the hell I mentioned Marvel. Because I went on a soapbox. So the A-Team be funny as hell. So they'll instead of shooting the niggas that's shooting at them, they'll goddamn shoot everywhere else. So they'll shoot at the van so that shit could blow up and ricochet and the impact will fucking make the niggas just fly off. And Lou Ferrigno will never beat a nigga ass. He'll like hit the ground or hit a box and then the impact of the box is falling and shit will make the motherfuckers fall over. Like, bitch, you're a fucking beast. You have no brain at this point. At this point, you're a mindless fucking creature. Whatever the fuck you do don't even fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, what's somebody going to do about it? Call animal control? You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell are you going to do about a big-ass motherfucking 8-foot tall green beast? Nigga that's goddamn half-ass naked with fucking shorts and fucking got a 8-10 pack out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Ain't going to do shit. You can't do nothing. There's no weapon that you have that anybody would have on them in immediate outreach. Nigga, you better call Kim Jong-un out this motherfucker. But at the end of the day, there's no weapon within immediate reach that can goddamn kill a motherfucking Hulk. I'm just keeping it a bean. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, there's no fucking point of you sitting up there, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to fucking smash the boxes and hoping that the shit makes you fall over and shit. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, nobody gives a fuck. What's somebody going to do if you actually end up off of somebody? Not a motherfucking thing. There's no weapon within immediate reach that can actually kill a Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, they always find that shit funny. So the A-Team, instead of shooting niggas, they would all be like shooting the boxes and shit. You know what I mean? Then a car, shoot the tires and the car flip over and shit. You know what I mean? I always thought that shit was funny growing up. But, what the hell was I trying to say? Yeah. Let's go do this piano, bro. I went on a soapbox. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had fun. Like, I thought it was gonna be mentioning the same shit, but it was kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Surprisingly easy to learn for beginners once you know a few clever music theory tricks. We got the most romantic one, the most.
Oh, real quick, because we gotta brush up on the fundamentals. You feel me? I'll show them. Oh, David, you had the shit on? There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Hold on.
And the last is the biggest crowd pleaser by far and the most famous one of them all. All right, let's get started. All right, first up, we got the most romantic song on the list. So this song is simply the 4 chords listed up here. The first one is A minor, looks like this. Simply copy the shape to the key. The second chord is F major, looks like this. Now you'll notice this is easy. By the way, don't worry about memorizing these. Da, da.
Imagine being able to build
these motherfuckers
on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want.
Da, 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 da. Looks like this. Da, 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 da. You might be starting. Looks like this. And of course, our left hand plays a G down here as well. All right, now let me show you what the final product is going to sound like and see if you can figure out what song this is.
All right, cool. So let's go to the refresh. All right, cool. We good. Okay, so it says. No. No. It has to be that. What the hell on?
What would I do without your smart mouth? All right, next we got the most emotional song on the list. This thing will bring tears to their eyes every time. All right, so we're going to start off with our first chord, which is C major. Looks like this. Now, wait a sec. You notice anything strange about this C major chord? And this one is C chord. Now you're saying this is a C major chord. Which one is correct? D, E, G, E minor. Looks like this. Pattern we're going to use so you don't get overwhelmed. Now this thing looks impressive, but it's actually incredibly easy to play. All we're going to do is we're going to take the 3 notes of each chord and we're going to play going up and then back down and repeat 4 times. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we switch to E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our next chord, 1, 2, F major, looks like this.
Okay, bet. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. For sure. Moving on.
This. So again, we do 1, 2, 3, 4.
That song.
Now again, the left hand is optional.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty
Help me
Mutual.
get to the next goddamn video.
Maybe where's the golf cart?
Let's see who's cracking.
There it is. Only pay for what you need.
Oh, by the way, man. Hey, look. I gotta keep shit being real quick before we get back to the piano. Shout out to Chad Hugo. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. What did you finish telling him that, because if y'all followed me for a long time, I made a TikTok video saying I ain't feel sorry about Chad Hugo for the Pharrell lawsuit, because he basically kind of summarized it in a nutshell. The video is out on my YouTube and it's out on my TikTok. I posted it damn near every social media. But basically, I was like, yo, he basically waited all day to take his money. He's not taking advantage of the internet and his value and being able to teach people and get students out here so he can get himself paid. And he took all day to get some shit that belonged to him. So, you know what I'm saying? So, in that scenario, that's why I said what I said. But listen, I got to give credit where credit is due. He had a song, I think the rapper name was Tierra Whack or some shit. He had a song. Matter of fact, I got the shit on my feet right now because that's what reminded me of it. Yeah, Tierra Whack. Yup.
These 4 famous piano songs will impress everybody. But
So yeah, I gotta give credit where credit is due. I know I've been critical. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't like me if you watched that goddamn video. But I gotta give credit and respect when it's due. I'm about to say she, my bad. Chad, you earn my respect, bro. Way to rebound. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never. You feel me? So I gotta give credit when credit's due. You know what I'm saying?
again. Alright, our third song is the most breathtaking. This is the one that just leaves audiences speechless. Alright, so our first chord is G major, looks like this. Then we move on to D minor. And then our third chord is easy, we just play D minor again. And then our fourth chord, we move down to A minor. Now, just like before, the left hand is optional. We just play the name of the chord. So for our first step, we got G major, D minor, D minor, A minor. Now, to make this song come alive, we're going to use this money pattern over the top of each chord. So we take our 3 notes and we play top, middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom, top, middle. Then we move on to our next.
Bet. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. Why you keep repeating yourself? Hold on. I did some dumb shit. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! No! G-Dolly wins! Ah! Oh shit! Ah, that shit hurt! Fuck! Stop! Hold on! Chill! What the fuck? Oh my god! What am I doing, bro? Come on, man, get it together. He's trying to hurt you, Rock. He's trying to hurt you. I'm so stupid, bro. Myself. Stay your ass right there. Alright. Get back to work. Yo, back to business. Alright, ready? Moving the hell on. Go to the last song.
This song has 8 chords instead of 4. Surprised if everybody's 4, and I actually can't fit them all on the screen at once. Also, the left song is a little bit different, so now would be a perfect time to go download the free cheat sheet PDF that has the chords for all the songs.
Oh yeah.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save.
I'm on one who can make us bring me. I'm never like Jungle Mowgli.
There it is. Only pay for what you need.
Songs we're learning today laid out nice and simple, so you'll have these songs for your name and email, and you can start off with C major, then G major, then F major, then C major inverted, then F major, then back to C major, then D major,
D major,
then G major.
Alert.
I know this is a lot all at once, so when you practice this, make sure to break it up into smaller chunks and use your cheat sheet. A little different than before. This time, our left hand starts in the note C, and then we simply walk down the notes step by step until we get to this D, and then we go back up to G, and that's it. So it's really not that hard. We just start here, move downward until we get to D, and then we pop up to G. So with the right hand, it's going to look like this. You may be starting to recognize this already. So there's a cool money pattern we're going to use, but just a heads up, this song is a little bit more advanced, so don't get discouraged if you can't get it immediately. Just takes a bit of practice. All right, so to make it sound like the actual song, all you got to do is play left, right, right, left, right, right. So we have a major, C fingertips. To get that.
Let's see if I can play that motherfucker. Alright, bet. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, big dog. Alright, let's see if I can play that motherfucker. See if I can play that shit. Yeah. Hold on. C-E-G. Move the fuck on. Let's go. It's not important if you play this song. Maybe you might brush up on it, but I'd rather do it. Here come the stream bullshit. Nobody asked for. Ooh. Let's go to the next video, dog. Every had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Every had a little lamb. It's in all you know.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone. and it replaces 3 different chargers. So when I travel, I don't pack extra cables, I don't have to pack extra bricks. This covers my phone, my watch, and anything.
What's up, my piano friends? Today I got 4 super simple songs that are absolutely perfect even for complete beginners. And I'm not talking about Mary Had a Little Lamb or Chopsticks either. I'm talking real songs from the radio that just happen to be super easy to play on piano. And along the way, you're gonna learn some music theory, some basic rhythms, and build some finger dexterity. Make sure you stick around to the end. The last song is super romantic. It's the perfect song to play for your husband, wife, girlfriend, or that cute girl from
The
Starbucks.
fuck you mean my husband, nigga? The fuck you mean my
So you're too scared to talk to. I'm talking to you, Billy. Alright, enough.
My name ain't Billy.
The first song, Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. So instead of using complicated sheet music, you actually only have to learn these 4 chord shapes up here and just copy them to the keyboard. It's way easier. So if you look at the chords, we have G major, looks like this, and then E minor, and then C major,
C
and then back to the first chord,
bang.
These 4 chords repeat over and over and over throughout the entire song. Watch how easy this actually is. So if we start out on our G major chord, and then we move to our second chord, E minor, the only note that changes is this bottom note, right? So this is G major, E minor, G major, E minor. These top 2 notes stay the same, G major, E minor. So it's actually very simple. Then when we go from E minor to C major, again, just this top note is changing. So we have E minor, C major, E minor, C major. These bottom 2 notes stay the same. So again, it's very easy. And then finally, our last chord, we just go back to G major, which we've already learned. So now we have our 4 chords: G major, E minor, C major, and G major. Now, all we're gonna do to make this sound really cool is just play each chord shape 4 times. So we have G, 2, 3, 4, and then E minor, 2, 3, 4, and then C major, 2, 3, 4, and finally G major, 2, 3, 4. And now you can play the entire song. Check this out. 'Cause when I see your face, there's not a thing.
Okay. So G. Dang, that shit kind of hard. How the hell you supposed to? What the fuck I gotta see what the hell he hitting on B. Cause that don't make no damn sense. How the hell? Because like you think about it, it's D, right? This is D. So then E, F. Oh, you dumb motherfucker! No wonder this shit sound off. You wasn't even. You didn't have your hands right. You didn't have your hands right. Come on, bro. You didn't have your hands right, man. What the fuck? What did I just do? Boy, damn, this is complicated as hell.
That I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
Damn.
And boom, you repeat these same 4 chords.
Sing kinda
and
flat.
you can play the entire song. All right, so
Somebody help me have a fat flat tire.
So if you're liking this style of teaching, go ahead and smash that like button. And
We about to be done. 4:30. We about to move on well on something
We
else.
have 4 new chord shapes, except you'll notice they're not really all that new, because a few of them are actually the same chords we already learned for Just the Way You Are.
Oh,
So
really?
first we have E minor, then G major, then D major, and then finally C major. And when you're learning these, I highly suggest you look for similar notes between the chords, just like we did for the first song. It'll make it a lot easier to learn. Now, for this song, I'm going to teach you a basic rhythm to make it sound more like the actual song. So if you've heard the song Hello by Adele, it sounds like this. So you notice the rhythm is da, 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 da. If you're having trouble with the rhythm, you can try clapping it along first. So it sounds like this. Da, 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 da. And we play that rhythm over the chords, it's going to sound like this. Hello, it's me. And I've been wondering if after all these years you'd like to go everything. And boom, you can repeat these same chords over and over, and now you can play Hello by Adele. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Zach, your voice is so amazing. Why don't you sign up for America? And boom, you can... repeat these same chords over and over, and now you can play Hello by Adele. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're singing on the show, but I'm like, sorry, Usher, I can't do your little show. I have to teach people how to play piano on YouTube. All right, enough with the jokes. Let's get back to the piano. All right, next up, we got a newer song, Shivers by Ed Sheeran. I've been absolutely jamming out to this one like crazy lately. All right, so here are the chord shapes, and as you'll notice, you've actually already learned all of these chords in the first two songs, so this should be very easy to get the hang of. All right, so first we got E minor, then C major, then G major, and finally D major. And for this song, all we're going to do is we're going to play each chord 2 times. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now you can play. 'Cause baby, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Or if you want a bit of a challenge, you can actually jam out and create any rhythm you want so that it sounds more like this. Oh baby, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance to the sunlight.
Move it the fuck on. Last one. This is C.
Sixth song on the list, and this one is actually super easy to learn. But first, I actually have a cheat sheet for you that has all 4 of these songs with the chord shapes. That way, you can put up on your piano and have these 4 songs for the rest of your life. So to get that, just click the link in the upper right or in the description. Alright, on to song number 4, Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And as you notice, guess what? It uses the same chords we've already learned in the other songs, just in a different order. Alright, so we have G major, then E minor, then C major, and then D major. And for this one, we're simply going to play each chord 4 times. So we have G, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, C major, 2, 3, 4, and D major, 2, 3, 4. And now it's gonna sound like this. 'Cause I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
Move the fuck on. Alright, let's do something else. We gonna come back to it. Don't you quitting? Not really.
If you're so profitable, why do you sell a course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different.
Hello, what's up?
Shout out to Miles Dawkins 247. I used to watch him a lot. Like for freshman and my sophomore year, binge watch straight up all through the years. I used to like you know what's funny as hell? He got his music from Audio Micro, and some of this shit I was looking for this song where the girl was like, ooh, yeah, yeah, and I forgot what the hell it was. I went the link in this shit. I could never find it, dog. I'm pissed off. It was pissing off. I'll play this shit before we get started on the next one.
Today we got Terrell Owens, we got T.O., baby, representing the 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Bengals, and those Buffalo Bills, man. Now, T.O., one of my favorite players of all time. Was he controversial? Absolutely. Did he want the ball? Absolutely. But you tell me a receiver that didn't want the ball, man. Now, anyways, we're going to be going from Madden 97. That's right. I found my Madden 97. I'm happy. And I also found Game Day 97 in my treasure chest. Oh, yes. I'm a happy man. So let's kick things off, man. Madden 97, your boy T.O., he comes in with the nothing overall. I couldn't find the overall in Madden 97. Look at these graphics, though. Look at these graphics, though. Madden 97, he had 69 speed, believe it or not, 36 awareness, 69 agility, 30 catch, 53 carry, and a 13 break tackle. Game Day 97, 83 overall, 88 speed, and 85 hands. And that's all they had. Game Day 97. This is the first game I owned on PlayStation. I got this and Madden 97 the same day, but I didn't touch Madden 97 for like a month because Game Day was so much fun. One of my favorite Maddens right here, Madden 98. We got T.O. taking on the Rams, and T.O. comes in at 105 overall. Now, to keep everything in perspective, Jay Rice was 189 overall, and he was the highest overall player in this game. So 105 is kind of low, if you know what I mean. But anyways, 105 overall, 80 speed, 55 awareness, 79 agility, 82 acceleration, 75 catch, and a 62 break tackle rating. Jumping into Madden 99, and in Madden 99, Terrell Owens was 79 overall, 85 speed, 77 awareness, 85 agility, 82 acceleration, 75 catch, and a 62 break tackle rating for your man, Terrell Owens. Moving right along into Madden 2000. T.O. At this point, he was the better overall receiver than Jay Rice, according to Madden. You can have your own opinion on it. In Madden 2000, he was 91 overall, and Jay Rice was 90 overall. 89 speed for T.O., 85 awareness, 95 agility, 93 acceleration, 90 catch, 75 carry, and a 67 break tackle rating. As my man Steve Young dropped back the pass and fired that. Now, I have an idea for quarterbacks like Steve Young, Troy Aikman, John Elway, Dan Marino. I'll probably do a video with all those guys. Let me know if you want to see that down in the comment section below. Now we're going to jump into next gen. Back then on the PS2, he was 90 overall, 89 speed, 82 awareness, 90 agility, 93 acceleration, 88 catch, 83 carry, 88 jump, and a 62 break tackle rating. And of course, he's doing work versus those dirty birds. Dante Culpepper's on the cover of Madden 2002 and the Madden 2002. Your boy T.O. came in at 94 overall, 92 speed, 93 awareness, 94 agility, 96 acceleration, 91 catch, 65 carry, 89 jump, and a 63 break tackle rating. Going up against those Cowboys, going across the middle, he was never afraid. There was no danger zone with T.O. He was so big, so strong, so powerful, going across the middle was nothing for this man. Making that catch and picking up first down. So what he does, man, 2003 going up against the Cheeseheads, your boy, Tyrell Owens, he comes in with a 98 overall rate, 94 speed, 96 awareness, 95 agility, 98 acceleration.
He low-key was a late bloomer.
Catch rating, 71 carry, 91 jump.
Let me look at his numbers real quick. Just out of let me look at T.O. numbers. He low-key was a late bloomer then. Unless his role changed overall. But he low-key was a late bloomer because he didn't really get popping until the 2000s. Let's look at Terrell Owens' career. You know, low-key was a late bloomer too that people don't talk about? Brett Favre. Brett Favre had so many years in, like, when his early years, he just, they would ask you about the bench his ass too. Okay, so he was solid. He was just getting better every year. He was solid. 99, he took a dip, but yeah, he was solid. Yeah, 2000 was really the numbers started to come up. That's cool. You know what I mean? All right, man. Shout out to T.O., but moving the hell on. I don't know why that. What you call him? Okay, cool. Let's move on. Oh, double XL. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, the ciphers. So let's hear it, man.
Imagine being
Let me hear the trailer first before I go into the actual thing, even though it doesn't really make sense at this point in time. I just want to get a peek at everything. Oh, DJ Drama doing the beats. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This shit was overdue. I don't know if he ever did a double XL. I don't listen. I grew up on early 2000s hip hop. I don't want to see DJ Drama make beats for this crowd. You know what I mean? This is like a newer age. The niggas ain't really like. I like Green Lantern and Green Invasion mixtapes. It's crazy as hell. Just think about how he went to jail for that shit too. It was insane. But I want to see him. I want to see him around spitters. Like when he was a Tyler the Creator, I was cool with that. I know he's with. I know he got Generation Now with Jack Harlow and Lil Uzi. I'm not saying he can't make, because obviously he proved it with Uzi, but I'm just saying I don't really want to see him with this crowd, and that's just my opinion. But I want to see him with niggas who can really spit. You know what I mean? And obviously some of them, like clearly Chris Kirkpatrick, he could do it too. But I want to see spitters. I don't want to see him around like the newer crowd with the melodic shit and the rage beats. I don't want to see it. I'm so sorry.
If he made me like y'all, then I wouldn't be on shit. When it come to Jersey, if it ain't Solano and Fetty, they most likely talking about Chris. Wow. Come on. The man on the corner just called me your prophet. The man in the mirror just got up and locked in. I am the man that did not be forgotten.
Ain't no more regular living, we torn. I barely remember what day it is. Camera get put in your face and the young nigga turn to a motherfucking alien.
Hard in the bitch, if you cannot do this, nigga, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me. Whipping my whistle, damn hard, they got eyes if it's on like I'm riding with Team Umi Zumi. Holy Ghost on me, I'm out of my body, prayed up in the lobby, then turn up the party.
Everybody be like, yeah, I fucking a bitch last night, some Gucci flip flops, and it was like, yeah, Jesus is the way. He is the light, the truth. Everybody like, yeah, I was swerving out of the 40 with the cops are right behind me. They heard their sirens just so they could remind me. And then so they come like, Jesus is the way, the spirit, the holy truth, the light. And then I'm a Christian, but it's just funny to transition.
414 to get back to my shorty. I showed up and showed the folks how to live godly for real. I was just broke and lonely. Now I'm rich, got all these kinfolk. If you ain't trying to make no bread, then what the...
No disrespect, dog. You gotta rap to a beat. That's the purpose of the cipher. Come on, bro. Come on, Hurricane Wisdom. You're not showing much wisdom on this one. No disrespect, but you ain't showing much wisdom on this one, my dog. Alright? Maybe that shit got swept up with the goddamn hurricane, the tsunami, whatever the fuck happened, because clearly you didn't read the room, my nigga. You didn't read the room. You forgot your reading glasses, dog. You let them bitches underneath the sink again. You know what I'm saying? Dog, rap on the fucking beat. That's the purpose. The freestyle was for the acapella shit. Come on, dog. Damn.
The fuck you helpful? These niggas broke, they going fed, they out here giving info.
This beat cool, but it ain't really my flay. They be calling me a white boy whole time. My great grandma was a slave. I'm so motherfucking sick and tired of hearing that rat Atlanta phrase. That shit Gucci did, them ain't no Atlanta ways.
The fuck is with everybody like there's no fucking way that his beats were that bad. There's no, this is DJ Drop we talk about. This DJ Drop we talk about. We're talking about a man who got arrested for goddamn selling mixtapes. And still made a fucking way. Legend, we talking about with Pat Poos. We talk about real fucking spitters. We talking about a nigga who work with Tyler the Creator. We talking about a guy who work with Lil Uzi and Generation Now and Jack. There's no fucking way he ain't have a bunch of beats and none of y'all could goddamn agree on the what? They know where he got like 1,000 motherfucking beats from all over the place for years. I know this nigga beat pack got to be fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? It's like the dark web with like goddamn social security numbers, how many beats he got in the stash. There's no goddamn way you heard his beat to say, oh, I want to do, I'm rapping none of those. That's crazy. I ain't finna lie to you. I was DJ Draw, I have my ego hurt, like, damn, 2 rappers said they want to rap my shit. DJ Drama a legend, though. He don't even need to do this shit. I'm just, it's all joy, it's all love.
They love how a nigga talk, ain't got a deep voice. Came from Carolina, I got cuz up in Detroit.
Wait a minute, time out. Oh, this is the group.
I treat cards just like street toys. Came to the hood, ain't check in, you need a detour. You know, huh?
Wait, that's not what's the name's Belly Gang cook, like that's not his flow? Come on now. That's like around the same type of rap beats he be rapping on. It's a little more Detroit flow, but I'm just saying.
Bitch, I'm coming hard. Bad bitches shaking with my well. Bitch, on Boulevard. He wanna eat me up, but I won't let him.
Rockin' double season, then I told the Drake, got couple B's. Picked up body teas, and then I heard you told you bit the cheese. My first lemon squeeze, I did my first draw, I didn't freeze.
Now I'm on double X at a L. I ain't had no cosign, I did this by myself. Ministry so burnt out, cause niggas just gon' tell. So if you do that shit, you might as well do it yourself.
The last group, Trap Dicky did really good. Everybody else after that kind of trailed off a little bit. But I would say overall, this is actually pretty good from the preview. Like, everybody brung it. I say the last group outside of Trap Dicky, they kind of didn't really bring their A game too much. But you know what, man? Honestly, I'm impressed. Like, off the preview, I'm impressed. All right, let's see the first cipher. I like this one.
Hey, okay, thank God he made me like me. If he made me like y'all, then I wouldn't be on shit. When it come to Jersey, if it ain't Solana or Fetty, they most likely talking about Chris. Underground Bitcoin, you put your money on me and I promise it's cash well spent. I need a plat that's attached to my name like I came from West Orange with Maxwell Dean. Came out the mud, ain't had no cosign on big homie. Draft, they came up.
This shit sound like if Drake were to like have a collab with like one of the like up and coming like underground rappers and shit. Like I could see like a collab. Obviously these people not underground anymore, these are mainstream, but like somebody like a Playboy Cardi, like a Drake featuring Lil Uzi and shit. I could hear that kind of collab with this beat. Like Drake like, okay, so what? And then, oh my god.
Monday would skip on me, come from the team, still got rookie of the year. I know that some rap niggas sick of me, them ones got tired of putting in pain. I put in pain when I didn't have energy. Zion Will, niggas y'all said was the one lost they place through the breaking from injury. Break through the industry, wasn't a fan favorite off the rip. I went from Jalen Brunson in a Maverick jersey to the Jalen Brunson on the Knicks. Getting a double, show you if your niggas solid or if niggas with you is a bitch. I cut off 14 people in one fucking day when the world learned I made a list. I keep it thorough, baby, I don't trip. I couldn't skim on my product, I do it like Kimmy when it come to pushing a pound. Chris St. Patrick, moving like Curtis through streets in New York just to get to the path. Certified headhunter. See a golden, I promise I'm breaking them down. Niggas can't duck us forever. That Japanese hitter, old tiny level on a mound. Body bags on the ground. Nigga ain't fucking with me like I'm Tank. Rap nigga dribble his ass all shit. My little cute, but he still couldn't get to the paint. I'm on a creep like I'm T-Boss and left eye and chili. I'm doing shit these niggas can't. Niggas is bums, they ain't fucking with Saint. These niggas is bums, they ain't fucking with Saint. You dig? Jersey. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Hey, come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Come on. Wow. Come on. The man on the corner.
Don't ever do that shit again. Respectfully, don't ever come in that motherfucker like that again. That nigga came in with that fucking Mulan Disney Channel fucking side character entrance. Nigga, don't do that. Respectfully, my guy, don't do that shit again. That shit was cringe. I'm not gonna, like, I respect you. You definitely can spit. You make good music. Don't do that again, please.
Corner just call me your prophet. The man in the mirror just got up and locked in. I am the man that did not be forgotten. I come from this out where the prison is rotten. 21 years consuming McDonald's. Niggas gon' turn in them nuggets out here. 70 years if you lucky right here. Let's get things clear while I'm thugging right here. Just made the thugs pop from in the ear. He was mugging me outside on the corner. Who this nigga smiling right here? He ain't want it. Ain't that dude with a shot from his idols? Ain't that do what it shot from the goal? The wizard of reason, the way I went through potholes to get on the yellow brick road. Stand on shit till I prove it. Can't know what fast to the booty. Penetration to the pay attention to the student. Pay attention to the music. Selling dope shit like I'm Frank Lucas. I'm keeping it goofy like the Three Stooges. Salam alaikum, where you goofy? Woo, woo. Stay up on that beam. My name is Louise from New Orleans. Uptown, I'm keeping.
He got that Andre 3000 influence. I could definitely hear it. Either way, he whooping ass, belt to ass on the beat. The intro almost fucked it up, but I don't care about the intro. If this how you coming, dog? Pause. Hey, you got my respect, dog.
I'm utilizing my time right now, cause society be a time beat. You think this for you? Now this one for me. This for the 12, the 7 and 3. You think this for you? Now this one for me. This one for me. This for the weak. This straightforward like a shotgun. House boot paint on the porch to keep out. But need to have a bomb. You gotta put me on Q-tips to the bullshit. Getting blocked out. Can't lose focus on the feed right now. Best that I follow my dreams right now. Show the whole world who Louise is now, cause I feel like the black Jew breeze right now.
I like it. That's the best. I swear to God, that's the best double XL cypher verse I ever heard. 2020 maybe has some good ones too. I would say that's the best one since the baby. I don't think I'm reaching when I say that. I think that was the best cypher verse since the baby, dog. I'm keeping it a beam. That was the best cypher verse. That shit, good job, man. Good, Lareezy, good job. Good shit, bro.
Ain't no more regular living, we torn, I barely remember what day it is. Camera get put in your face and the young nigga turn to a motherfucking alien. Yeah. Know they gon' study my moves, they wait till a young nigga finally crash out. Had to take all of that pain, got rich, the whole gang eat when I cash out. Take me a dose, yeah, I need it. Ay, nigga be mad, yeah, all of my business. Ay, really gon' hate, yeah, when a young nigga winning. Ay, niggas be yapping, yeah, I know he a bitch. Ay, back of the sprinter, yeah, I'm black in the venom, got rats in the denim. Okay. Ay, bro, they said, Camo, you up next. Now they treat me like plaques in the making. Yeah, I'm moving through Europe, yeah, with demons, yeah, I'm hitting these stages, yeah. They will keep calling my phone, trying to turn the little artist commercially basic.
He has some really good moments, and he has some moments where it kind of like took a little bit of a nosedive. It wasn't overall. It was all right. He could have. There was some. It was up and down. It wasn't terrible, but like he could have stayed a little bit more consistent. It wasn't too bad though.
I cannot chase the pussy, can't jerry it. I'm not evil, but my toy, he nefarious. Oh, you hating, that shit is hilarious. Different color rubber bands, various. I feel like the one constant, the variable. Why he acting like he is not variable? Need someone smart, I can marry you, fool. Got no chain, so I'm free, just like Harriet, too. And McDonald's, you cool, no, I kinda act goofy. I stretch out my money like Luffy. Got the Mexican drone on my phone talking to me, but honestly, that shit a doozy. Hard in the bitch, if you cannot do this, nigga, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me. Whipping my whistle, damn hard, they got eyes if it's on like I'm riding with team.
They bringing this shit!
Shit not 50-50, cause I'm always gonna win, get up with me. I be getting chicken hella crispy. If you look at my lens, hella crispy. Yeah, these niggas, they rap 10 like they Mickey. And she want baby.
Let's fucking go!
She want that baby sit Icky Vicky. Red hat, call up Rock and Misty, bitch.
Hell yeah, Slayer. That's what I'm talking about! Slayer came to Slayer brought his A game. Hell yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. If hip hop is supposed to be back and this class supposed to be breaking it, I believe it. I believe it. So Camo, he could be more consistent, but I didn't hate it. Chris Patrick, solid, really good. Lareezy, the fucking best one. Like nigga, that Lareezy shit is legendary. Put that shit next to the babies, and then some other legendary verses, cypher verses too. Put that shit next to the babies, dog. Hey, this shit is impressive. This is impressive, dog. This is impressive. I'm impressed. I'm actually genuinely impressed with this class, with this cipher right here, this group. I'm impressed. All right, let's see what Miles Minute got.
Hype me up, hype me up.
You know what he wanted? He really wanted to do this shit, but a Christian rap. He wanted that. For Jesus, for Jesus.
Hype me up, yeah.
Yeah, Holy Ghost on me, I'm out of my body. Prayed up in the lobby, then turn up the party. I put 14 to get back to my shorty. I showed up and showed the folks how to live godly for real. Yeah, they want me on their team, then inspired by me. Now the same ones trying to get signed by me. BT nominees, so they saw at me. Copy no stereotype on the radio, gang ain't doing no time to say. Been clocked in, if the devil outside, I'll slide, but I got some time today. Can't check me now. Moving, Lord bless these mouths. Kept it 100, can't test me now. Y'all only gave half like Epstein files. Y'all crazy. Same with the eyes on the goal, got Lil Zuko here to watch my blind spot. Last year we did on the loud, we turn up the crowd fat like a headline slot. Lit up the scene, so hit up the team. Let them know we need a new time slot. Lifted his name more viral than Playboy Cardi, but you know I ain't lying. Stop. What? Take me to your bosses. Where's yo getting them upside down crosses? Else on the 7 has upside down losses. Slots for the soul that actually go. Never about 500 racks in the dough. Had to pray on that like a mat on the floor, but I act like you know. Never thought I would reach these heights. All glory to Jesus Christ. Gotta make sure your people right. He gon' come like a thief in the night. Come on. Alright? It's a new mainstream now. Everybody know you can't box God in no more. Always won't win no more. Make a YN not wanna spin no more. Hey. Y'all thanking God but don't hang with God. Y'all think that's kinda odd. I plant a seed but don't look at me to save you, brother. That's not
Okay, now you just mess. I was with you. I was with you. Now this what you trying to do low key, and I peep game. You peep game trying to judge. So what you doing is you making up stuff that don't make sense, cause you trying to make a statement instead of just rap. I just need you to rap. I don't need you to chastise nobody. I just need you to rap. That's all I need. Just rap. Ain't no wrong with rap. Listen, I'm a Christian. I get it. I don't need you to put like, yeah, I'm about to say these souls all going to hell, but I'm gonna say I don't need you to do all that. Just rap. That's all I need you to do. Don't judge nobody. We don't need that. Just rap, dog. That's all I need. Cause you messed it up. Just rap. You was on point. Hey, you to end the group. Well, you got Hurricane Wisdom next. You was on something. You're losing me. You're losing me. A goddamn flashlight not gonna be able to find me. You're losing me. You're losing me, brother. You're losing me.
my job. Brother, that's not my job. Brother, that's not my job. Thinking of sweet and playing the streets in the bay, mess around and your car got robbed. Hey, be cautious who you gon' let sit beside you. All these Judas opportunists come to nickel dime you. What? Don't let these algorithms hypnotize you. What's to the world? Jesus Christ, my only trip advisor. Come on.
Very good, but he ended terrible. Because he was too busy on trying to chastise and judge low-key instead of just rapping. Profess your love for Christ. Hey, do your thing. I'm not mad at you. But you trailing off because you trying to judge. Like, look at these heathens with all these chains on. That's why they enslaved to death. Yeah. Like, I don't need all that, bro. Just rap. You know what I'm saying? He trailed. I was like, okay, I rock with it. I like where this is going. Then he just took a nosedive. But overall, pretty darn good. But that thing he did at the end, hell nah.
Let's go, man. Double XL, dog. I was just broken lonely.
He said, yeah. He said, yeah, man. Yo, double XL. Let's represent this group. Did a good job. And the beat like yeah, let's be good, man. Turn that shit off. Everybody silence, punk, silence. I'm about to rap. Silence. Left or right Twix. Like a climax, I come with a twist. Just put your ass in World War III. I don't know. My freestyle's ass.
Rich got all these kinfolk. If you ain't trying to make no bread, then what the fuck you here for? These niggas broke, they going fed, they out here giving info. See my niggas going fed, so let me change the tempo. I'm in the booth with Gmo, fuck a game, this ain't no demo. The whip all black is emo, with plenty straps, you think this tape, but this shit ain't no Vivo. Called Busy Killer on that gate, and all game said was ill. I know that money makes shit straight, but it don't make you real, nigga. It don't make you real, though.
This nigga trying to preach street wisdom. The nigga sound like the other dude just preaching street wisdom. Be like, yeah, my man locked up in the can because somebody snitched on him. Snitching ain't cool. Don't be no snitch. See, if you think snitching is cool and put the heat on you, they ain't gonna think it's hot in this bitch. Yeah, that's what we want. The bright lights, that's how it is in the interrogation room when they ask you questions, when they showing you pictures and shit. Or your baby mom's getting fucked, trying to get you to snitch. They say, yo, your baby mom's took it in the ass. So now, your ass about to be grass if you don't tell them. Yeah. It get points off because at the end of the day, the purpose of doing this shit on the beat is like, okay, now you gotta adjust your flow to the tempo. You know what I mean? Then your breath control comes into play. So I can't give him a passing score. It wasn't bad, the rapping, but I can't give him a passing score knowing that you gotta do the right thing. Anything else I want to react to real quick before I get up out of here, and we'll do it tomorrow. I think that's gonna be pretty much it, man. Anything? Blurs. I guess we'll be black nerds. Anything else? Anything else I want to talk about that happened recently? Should I watch an Albert and Preach video? One guy versus... Let's see. How long is it? One guy versus Red Pill. Why not? Well, normal guy versus Red Pill. Why not? Just have some fun with this shit. You know what I mean?
Car insurance. That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop dick?
My next surrounded claim is that a woman's body count doesn't matter.
It's one anti-manosphere versus 20 manosphere.
Yeah, so I think that that's interesting, but I would say that I think that there's a lot of evidence to suggest that body count and sleeping around and having a lot of sexual partners and experiences actually directly relates to a lot of those traits that you mentioned. So I'm
like, why the fuck do we need a whole panel about this shit? This is common sense. Why the fuck do we need, like, there's so much shit going on. There's homeless people getting displaced. There's people getting oppressed in other countries, Sudan, Congo, so many other places, bruh. This what we talking about? A woman's body count? Number one, to each their own, nigga. If you want to fuck with a porn, then go ahead and do it. I ain't gonna stop you. It's your free will, nigga. Use it, exercise it. 1, 2, 3. Exercise that motherfucker. Go ahead, do your thing. Oh, put your back into it. Oh, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, like, this is a stupid ass that we don't need. Like, okay, so according to the Harvard studies and the Cornell studies, nigga, you want to fuck with a girl with a high body count that fucked a lot of niggas? Oh, you know. It's nothing else to talk about. It's literally each their own type of thing. We don't need a whole fucking... There's so much bad stuff that need to be addressed. There's so many people that are without real things. I think that somebody's preference in who they're dating or who they decide to romantically get involved with is really not that important if you have a whole goddamn panel. Because I'm so sorry. This shit is just a meaningless ass conversation.
Specifically thinking about...
I know he's not on drugs, but...
he's missing the little yarmulke, and he looks like, what's his name?
Shapiro. Shapiro if he joined the Jonas Brothers or something.
One Direction head ass on me.
Oh, wow.
No. Divorce rate or predictability of divorce. And I think that that's pretty intuitive, right? Like if I had a wife and you had a wife and, we're hanging out and let's say the pool guy comes over and he's going to open up our pool.
Son, why the fuck is this nigga so passionate about this shit? Like, a woman has a body count, and when she fucked a lot of people, and when she really got cummed on and had all over her face. Like, why the fuck do you need to be so passionate about this shit? Be passionate about art. Be passionate about music. Be passionate about some damn social studies or something. Be passionate about talking about another language, talk about other cultures, nigga. Don't talk. This is what we passionate about. Like, yeah. So I remember she took a bukkake, and it's like, what the fuck, nigga? This what you're passionate about? This? Come on, dog.
Whose wife?
This nigga like, get this nigga out of here, bro.
16 pack is out. Whose wife do you think has the higher likelihood of sleeping with the pool guy? It's a little bit obvious, right? The channel in super helpful ways. I mean, the things that
this nigga projected. He probably had that shit happen to him. He's like, yo, this nigga, go on, get the packet, nigga.
You used them all. You used them all. Every one of them.
My first surrounded claim is that the manosphere is a $1 billion business that profits off keeping men angry and insecure.
What's your view on men right now, like in 2026?
Things have gotten really rough.
Nigga, you want the nigga number or something? Like, he said, what's your view on men? How do you like him? You like him with green eyes and blonde. Oh me!
For young men, and I think it is fundamentally structural.
Do you like him looking like Freddy from Scooby-Doo? Inquiring minds want to know. You want him looking like Zach from Saved by the Bell? Inquiring minds want to know. Asking for a Fred ass.
And I don't buy it's feminism's fault. You look at countries that have not had a large feminist impact, the young men are struggling just as much there.
I hear that, and honestly, I agree with you that a lot of these manosphere characters, they use the anti-feminist and anti-woman thing as it is a packaging, and it does obviously go viral.
Right, the legitimate problem is that young men and boys are struggling. They have fewer role models.
They're not having sex, right?
Right, and they have fewer role models, they have fewer people to look up to, they're getting advice from fewer places. And the manosphere is filling that vacuum, but I believe that it's filling it with a lot of toxic information. It's
extreme.
Yeah, it's ugly.
So why do you think, genuinely, like, what is you said that there's some systematic change that's happening across, you said globally, so like what do you think that is?
Because Mark Ronson's reasonable and he's not like a...
Is a nigga there to have like a conversation with the nigga, or is he debating them? Because I'm confused.
Ideologue who's just 100% anti-dudes. Yeah. And because these guys also that they brought on aren't complete crazy, that's why the conversation just doesn't seem like it's that nutty or that engaging, because you guys are not seeing complete opposites crash. I think this is a reflection of where most people live.
That's a real conversation.
That's a real conversation. So like when you get your crazy types and they're yelling at the other person who's a crazy blue hair feminist, and they're like, yes, you get more engaging stuff that rage baits you, but this is everyday.
Out of the conversation.
100%.
So what do you think is extreme? Like what are some of the extreme views?
I would say anything that is intentionally demeaning the fundamental value of a woman. The body count example.
But can you understand how...
Nigga, are you fucking serious? So if I don't want to fuck a woman that's been with 16 other niggas, because I don't think she's going to be loyal to me, that's demeaning? What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, no disrespect to, again, LG, like, again, I told you who my favorite artist is. It's Kehlani, okay? But that's like me saying, okay, I don't want to date a trans, right? So then, you homo? No, I don't want to date somebody. No, nigga. I like who I like, and that's it. Respectfully, and I don't mean that I will go across like, hey, dying. Oh shit, get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna do all that. I'll be like, yo, hey, how you doing? As long as the person's respectful, I'm gonna show respect. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting romantically involved with nobody. That's that. That's transgender. It is what it is. I'm sorry, you can call me what the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And I'm not against the community, because like I said, my favorite artist is in that community. But I'm not gonna sit up there and say I don't want a trans. I don't. Sorry. Not really sorry, but I'm sorry. You feel me? Like
there is a correlation between being willing to take a lot from a lot of different people and not thinking highly of yourself.
Perhaps I don't.
What the in the cuck ass shit is he talking? Like, yeah, there's sometimes where, it depends on where the guy come on her. It just depends. Did he do it on the bed? Did he do it on the couch? Did he do it on the carpet? It really depends. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
So I don't think that you're lowering the quality of a woman by saying like, hey, just so you know, it's probably not the best thing for you to.
But that could be true for men as well.
Men should not be taking dick from a lot of strangers. I agree. Both genders. No one.
That nigga so happy. Yeah, they should be taking it at all. Like, at all. Zero. They should be taking nothing. None of that. They should be taking no Vicodin. None of that. No Viagra. Nothing. Like, what the fuck? Calm your ass down, nigga. Fuck.
I mean, it's definitely not true for gay dudes. But
Relax. Can I ask you a question?
Sure thing.
How much do you spend on groceries per week?
Like $150, $200. $200, I think.
Like
Straight men as well, taking lots of as well. It's generally low self-esteem correlates very strongly with sexual partners overall.
Totally agree.
Yes,
I think it's
but that doesn't make them worse people.
The
same way like somebody with low self-esteem is more likely to abuse alcohol or drugs.
Totally
doesn't make them a bad person.
But it's not good, and also taking dick is a little bit worse than.
Why did we have a fucking discussion about it? If you want to do that, go do that in your own fucking time. Why did this need to be discussed on the fucking panel? What's it got to do with what he's talking about? Nothing. Why do you need to bring that shit up? Look at this nigga eyes, son. What the fuck wrong with this dude? On bro.
Giving it.
Why? All right, we got.
It's such a funny ass conversation. I personally, from my experience, I think it's worse to get vagina. I'm sorry. I know what he's trying to get at. It wasn't a crazy point. This is the way it sounded was wild.
Reminder, we want to stay focused on the prompt, the current prompt.
Yes.
Hey, Grizzly, get that nigga the fuck up out of here. Yeah! Time to, hey, why you at it, nigga? Hold on. Take this with you, my nigga. You gonna need it. Take this shit with you.
I think that the manosphere is a $1 billion industry.
Do you like to take dick?
Baby oil is crazy.
Are you familiar with the red pill, blue pill philosophy?
Yes. My understanding of it.
Bro came in dressing like he just auditioned for Grease and shit.
Blue pill is basically what society has taught you. You know, do what the man tells you, follow the typical 9-to-5 job. And then the red pill is when you wake up and realize that nothing is as it seems, that society's been duping you, and that it's our responsibility as men to, you know, take control of our lives. And
do you believe in that?
No.
Not at all?
That's actually that seems like a legitimate point. Like, on the surface, it's a legitimate point. That's a legitimate point. Not everything as it's seen. Yes, shit's reported to you based on what narrative makes sense. Not always what's the truth. That's a fact. But why is that even arguable? That's not even an arguable thing. Yes, there's plenty of things there's plenty of things, shit that go behind the scenes that we don't know about. Sometimes we're only given, and that's why niggas tell you, your mama, your daddy tell you, hey, don't believe everything you see on TV. It's a fact. Sometimes you think that, oh, this nigga guilty the whole time, the nigga innocent. You don't know. So like that's not a debatable point whatsoever on the surface.
Not even a little bit.
He said no already. Why are you asking it 5 times? You believe that? No, not really. No, really not.
Preach.
Really not. Put the other camera, please. I'm about to go down.
Look, I believe like society's not perfect.
Right.
Society's definitely like fucked up.
Okay, yeah. That's true.
But I don't think there's any sort of like conspiracy thing going on. As a man, yes, you have to take control of your life. You have to build value for yourself. You have to do something with yourself.
I think actually like the supposed like manosphere whole ideology actually has been hijacked. You know what I mean? With these people like Andrew Tate or Nick Fuentes. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they're.
The nigga like, yo, what the fuck you talking about?
Can I just say, you know what this guy's like? He's like a lot of dudes who end up in my inbox sometimes.
Yeah, they're like, yo, I really agree.
Part of the manosphere, right, philosophy is a red pill, blue pill, and I actually do 150% believe in that.
Yeah,
what the fuck is he? Is you making a point, nigga? You need a pencil sharpener, nigga, because you're not making a fucking point at all, whatsoever. What the fuck are you talking about? I got a big mouth, Clyde, head ass. On me, bro. Nigga, bro, do remind me of, if you watch Police Academy, I don't remember which one, but it's this dude with the long hair that be screaming. He dressed just like dude. That's all I hear with this nigga talking. That's all I fucking hear. I don't hear shit. I don't hear no. He's speaking English, but then again, he's not making a fucking point. He's not saying shit. He's just talking.
Leaving the Matrix, you know what I mean? And you're stuck in this rat race. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be part of that.
All right, Busta Rhymes.
Man angry and insecure. Can we go back to the subject?
Busta no Rhymes? What the fuck?
I really believe in that. Like 150%. Yeah, for sure.
You ran to say nothing.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I know.
And then you mentioned law of attraction. I actually believe in that. I believe in law of attraction and I believe in manifestation.
Manifestation.
I'll just say.
Manifest you getting the fuck up and moving the hell on. How about that?
Manifestation example.
Hey. Okay.
Manifestation, let's hear it.
I was thinking of penny loafers. I was obsessing about them. And I'm not even kidding you. I had a dream of penny loafers. And then I went to my local store.
I had a dream I shook Tupac saying he gave me a death row chain. Nigga, move the fuck on.
I went to the shoe section and I saw some leather shoes for $20 and my dream told me that. And that's what I heard. And then I don't know, I just thought that was like an example of a manifestation of attraction.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Base?
What the fuck was this guy on?
Get this dude out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Could you imagine if someone just goes on YouTube like, let me learn about the manosphere. Manifestation. I saw these little boots and they were in my dreams and I really believe that and that's why women deserve less because we're in a cave of shadows and the world's run by Jews and fuck I believe in law of attraction and you know what I'm here. 100. Do you disagree with me?
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
Leba, where's the golf cart?
No, I agree with you.
100%. I disagree with you too. Someone's gonna leave just thinking the man.
I want what he's taking.
My final surrounded claim is that the most attractive men are those who like and respect women.
So are you implying men in the manosphere don't like or respect women?
What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you even arguing with this point? Yes, nigga, you want pussy, nigga? If you want the other side, just say that, and that's cool too. Ain't no problems with that. You fucking stupid nigga. You're supposed to. If you are a heterosexual man, you're supposed to respect. Matter of fact, you're supposed to respect everybody. But definitely, if you're courting somebody, yes, nigga, yes. If you like pussy, yes. Fucking idiot. What are you talking about? Why are you arguing? What is define respect? Is it the song that Aretha Franklin was singing? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's common sense, nigga.
Of the claim.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yes, I would classify a number of predominant manosphere influencers as not liking and being respectful towards women. Yes.
So when you say like, you mean just like they are not.
This motherfucker. I swear to God, I didn't watch this video before this. I was just playing around, making up jokes and shit. This nigga like define like. You mean like as in me and you fucking in the corner, making out in front of everybody, then the camera just shifting us towards us? Or do you mean like as in like us matching, us twinning? What the fuck are you talking about? You arguing about some shit that like if you're a heterosexual male, it's like the birds and the bees. When a woman say no, you move the fuck on. You know what I mean? You don't keep applying pressure. Hey, no. Okay, cool. Bet. And ain't no disrespect towards the lady. If she got a right to say no, it's her choice. You feel me? The same shit here. Like, what the fuck is there to argue about? If you like pussy, nigga. If you like pussy. Forget about that. Just in general, as a human being, you should respect another human being. That's just life. Cause if you don't respect another nigga, you might get shot. That's just keeping it a bean. But legitimately, just as from human to human, regardless of whatever your sexual intent, whatever, you should be respectful regardless. The fuck are you? What are you talking about?
Attracted to him? Like, would you say the manosphere consists of homosexual men, or what's the like about?
What?
Maybe. In some cases.
Okay.
I would
That would sound like DMX. What?
Without having to trying to get something out of them. And in terms of respect, I would say like respect for their autonomy and their ability to live their own life. Like not trying to.
The nigga looking at him like, I kind of disagree with that. What the fuck?
Control them or domineer them in some way.
Okay, so you just say like men and women are just equal in kind of your sense, right?
Yes.
The fuck is this
So
nigga
just
on?
naturally more in a leadership role, and that then in order to protect someone in a leadership role, you have to have some masculine traits that are going to protect that woman.
Hey, you remember Damon Wayans and Mo Money? You remember that face he was making when the boss was talking to him? That's my face when this nigga talking, bro. This nigga arguing about stupid ass shit. Oh, we're not supposed to grate people? Oh, we're supposed to ask for consent? Oh, I didn't know that. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying? You sound stupid, nigga. Get the fuck out somewhere, bro.
He's saying, hey, you shouldn't do this. I'm going to protect you in this sense, which doesn't mean you're disrespecting them. You actually respect them so much that you want to take care of business or stuff. I'm talking about just relationship-wise. Women will lead in nurturing the children, and then men will lead in protecting.
What is he arguing about? Nothing.
Because this is one of those things where, like, sometimes I hear the binary and we all disagree. But I remember you and I have talked about this.
When this nigga was talking, this is what this nigga was doing. Running in fucking circles, saying nothing.
Like he's saying, like, oh, you know, women do the nurturing role, and then like men like kind of lead the household or whatever it is. And you just hear that a lot. And I remember just like, I think this happened a couple of years ago, but I had like a just stop moment. Is it your experience, be it from like the Caribbeans, you know, Haitian family, or like even my experiences now? My experience is that in the household, and even when I would observe other households, it was still the women who were like at the forefront of the household. The men were more quiet, they were present, and they might have the final say on some of the important decisions. But in terms of like the day-to-day stuff, they oftentimes ceded ground. And even in like very patriarchal societies, quote unquote, like men are advantaged in a lot of different ways. In those, I still thought that women were oftentimes at the forefront of most of the things that happen in the family.
In my house, it was pretty 50-50, right? Okay. It was pretty, depending on what department, but it was in every department they pretty much had both a say. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What I've seen out there though, because I feel like my parents were kind of different, but what I've seen out there is Haitian women were very good at letting a man think that he was in charge. But in reality, you look at it, it's not really. She was just driving everything that was going on. As a matter of fact, you see it in the media as well. That's what they try to portray in terms of publicity. Is like the woman is in charge, knows everything that's going on with the house, knows everything that's going on with the bills, knows everything that's going on with. The guy just steers and, is busy making money. But, if he's busy making money, he comes back home and he's tired. There's a lot of things that are being done by the woman. There's this thing about even the traditional people that are saying, yeah, well, the woman stays at home while the man work. While the man work, when someone is coming in the house to fix something, the lady's in the house, so she has to handle that. My husband not here, but yeah, we called to do that, so she's going to be able to handle that because she's actually there. There's a lot of things that are being handled in the house by the woman, whether it's the kids, but also everything else. Oh, I got to pick up this at the mail. I got to go through the groceries. I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh, we miss certain things that we didn't have that we need.
To Leo, buy one, get one snacks means...
Alright, bro. This is why did you see 15 seconds of this nigga at the corner store? For what? That's not making me want to go join your bank. Like, I don't get it. Did another fucking long ass ad make me want to buy some food? Nigga, I already ate. Fuck.
That is also being done. If we talk about traditional roles, now, in this fucking economy, both of y'all motherfuckers are going to have to work. So, it's going to be both of you being tired, but at least you pitch in what you can. This thing about, the man leaves the house, I didn't see that often. And when I've seen that, it was often too. It's not what I see.
I think, like, oftentimes, so this is my experience even with my dad. In the household, because he was often always having to travel for work or have to go in between spots, and like it would be long hours, but he's not aware of what's happening in the day-to-day. He's not keeping track of what events they got to go to. He's not even wanting to be the one who suggests going to a lot of the family functions. It was always the mom, right? It was always so to me, that's just what I see. Even when I went to my aunt's house, because my dad, he had like 9 brothers and 7 sisters. So I got to observe a lot of uncles and aunts. Good Lord. I swear on my mother's life, it did not matter what couple it was. I think out of like the 16 different couples, I would say only 2 of them I felt like the men were very forward with how things had to happen. Yeah. The women would often be the ones pushing the truck, metaphorically, to get to whatever destination or whatever event they had to go to, keep track of things at home. When it came to like a lot of the financials and handling stuff outside, I thought that was more of the male side oftentimes. But I don't know, I just didn't grow up with this whole idea of like the men lead. It never felt like it was as obvious. And I say that because when I think of leadership, having gone into the military, leadership was very clearly defined. You took an order from somebody, they have this final say. I'll be honest with you, if I had to take that role and it's diminished role, and that's it, I had to adjust it to one of the genders. In my experience, women led most of those households, even in African countries. And to this day, when I go to African countries, I still feel that way. So y'all let me know. Do you guys think I'm wrong? And if you do, y'all let me know.
He's making a very good point, and I'll just make this very quick because they explained it pretty good. Ain't nothing for me to really chime in about. But yeah, honestly, leadership it looks different. Like, obviously, the guy typically is the head of the household, right? But honestly, really, whatever works for the relationship is what it is. I've never been, like, tripping about that, right? But in my household, I'm going to be the leader, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. The women's job, or, like, whoever is at home, right? Their job is important, too, and they're sometimes the driving force, right? Shit need to be cleaned up around the house. If the house ain't cleaned up, you know what I'm saying? If, maybe I don't have time to go look at a bill or pay attention to the spender. You might do that. You know what I mean? I don't have time. Like, there's so much shit just outside of, like, what the domestic role is that women would do to make a relationship work, or whoever is a stay-at-home parent, whatever the case may be. That, honestly, if their part is not instilled, everything fucking falls apart. Because if I'm away and working like I was supposed to as a man, I'm not gonna have time to look at every fucking thing and go pay. You know what I'm saying? So they're making some good points here for sure.
Most of these people,
it's a cultural difference too, because we're so used to speaking about things in a context of the Western world, and it's so much different everywhere else. We don't talk about it because it's not applicable to us at that moment. But they both have good points.
You know, they don't even have a relationship, so they're trying to push this thing that they haven't lived and they're not living, or if they are in a relationship, oftentimes it's a scam for the gram. It's not even a real thing. So they try to push this utopia that's not real, especially like I said in this economy. Both y'all working, both y'all, it's supposed to be a partner. But if you want to have it like that, you want to do your little cosplay thing, ain't good. But you don't need a wife. You need therapy.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments, a lot of people, folks even from Africa, and I just give that example because sometimes people talk about like, back home, this and that. I'm like, bro, what part of the world? I feel it's going to be crazy to say. I think back home, the women do more and lead more than they do in the West.
Yep.
Maybe I'm bugging, But I genuinely think men in the West, when I was in Africa, don't pay attention to anything in the house. So as far as like being a child or one of the relatives, like you just don't really have to deal with that much unless it was like a crisis or something serious that might require someone else. But I don't know. That's why now that I hear it and everyone just kind of accepts it as true, I'm like, am I crazy, or has that never been reality for any place I've lived in?
Can you give me an example where in the manosphere a man doesn't respect the woman and you're just kind of...
I mean, I just watched the Netflix documentary last night. I mean, there's probably 100 instances of these guys 100%. Calling women stupid, whores, worthless, saying you have to control them. If she breaks your trust, you ruin her life.
I'll go even a step further. I've heard this from so many of the different...
Why the fuck is he acting like... I don't understand. Why would you... Like, first off, the answer to this question was obvious if you're even aware of the topic. But why this nigga acting like he doing jury duty and shit, and it's the first time he ever heard about this? Nigga, Fresh and Fit be saying some wild shit. So does these other red pill niggas. And I'm not saying the red pill all emancipation is all bad. There's some solid, like I like O'Shea Jackson Jr. I like mediocre tutorials and reviews. Doesn't mean I agree with everything they say, but I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? I find their content to be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I rock with those guys. I don't watch them on a regular basis like that as much as I used to back in the day because I'm busy doing my own shit. But like they are pretty level headed, and that's what I like. So not all of them are bad, but the ones that you'll see in front of the camera a lot, and the ones that going out their way to get all the clout and attention on social. When you see plastered on your fucking For You page, yeah, a lot of them they be giving terrible advice to men about how to treat women. And they be saying shit that just don't make sense. And a lot of these niggas be paying. A lot of these niggas wouldn't have no game. And they wouldn't get a woman if it wasn't for them having money. You feel what I'm saying? That's really how, like, a lot of these niggas was like, they would lose. And I mean, let me put it lightly, because I was bullied in school. But I don't take that attitude about what I went through in school and just go out and put on to everybody in the world, because they ain't got shit to do with it. What I didn't do in school, what I didn't defend myself, whatever happened to me that was unfortunate, you take that and you're supposed to grow from that. Like, oh damn, you know, maybe I was a little bit socially inept, so maybe I should have defended myself here and there. And you just, as an adult, you just take care of your fucking business. But you don't hold on to shit that happens as a kid. You know it is back because it happens, your experience. But you don't keep holding on to that shit. You, like life go on. You know what I'm saying? As rough as it is, and nigga, I got stabbed in my neck in kindergarten. Over and over again. I got jumped before. I was so jumped. I was scared to go to gym. You know what I'm saying? And my third grade teacher was on some bullshit. I can't stand that motherfucker. Like, I remember her name too. Fuck you. You already know who my third grade teacher that sit up there and wrote to my, you need to face his fear. Bitch, I'm getting beat up, asshole. And she thought I was just playing one of the, sitting in the motherfucking thing and play computer games all day. No, asshole. I'm literally scared because I couldn't defend my, you know what I'm saying? So, fuck that bitch. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, outside, maybe I'm kind of being hypocritical there because of what I just said. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to grow from these experiences. But it's just like, he just asking questions like, nigga, if you don't know the topic or you're not really interested, you're not at least a little informed on it, why the fuck are you on this? Why are you there?
For figures, they'll say things like women are like they're to be seen, not heard. Like the women are not good for much of anything other than to fuck. And like that's a common thing that I heard from so many different guys, and you hear it a lot. Or how about the advice that you should live with your bros and not with your wife?
It's why you should live with your brothers or live with someone that's like a man, because
do not live with your girl, bro. Don't do it.
I don't know if you need more indication.
All right.
So
damn, nigga, sit on the fucking flag. Why don't you? Motherfucker, like, hit me like this. Oh, so, like, goddamn. I'm about to feel a fucking OnlyFans. Oh, shit. Nigga, been to me Diddy parties. Nigga, my soul.
Disagree with what you said. When it comes to
next.
It reminds me of whenever you had these disagree with me more.
That nigga is on some shit, bro. I'm telling you, he ain't on that fucking Laffy Taffy Pixie Dust. They ain't on that Tinkerbell. I don't know what the fuck that nigga. It's like, yeah. So I disagree with everything you said about respecting women. Fuck them whores. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, shut your goofy ass up, bro.
On Instagram. And the minute you posted a prompt, and the minute someone's like,
nigga, like he was about to shove the fucking flag up his ass where he's sick. They can't even goddamn. This what you do, right? You got something in your hand, put the motherfucker on the table, and then sit down. Nigga was like, oh, it's about to sit on a motherfucker like it was a goddamn what's the name video. Like, damn, boy. Supposed to do that shit in privacy all home, nigga. Get a room, nigga.
Yeah, fuck. Why are you here? Why are you jumping on here? I want people that disagree. So what do you disagree on?
Because they want to be heard, essentially. So I think they're jumping on to have a chance to have someone listen to what they think. I get it. Listen, I think Mark is a very reasonable person. And so because he stays in that zone, it's hard to like listen to what he says and go, this guy's fuck. So it's just not engaging in that way. And the other people are not coming with anything very strong-willed either. So everything stays in the middle. The conflicting part for me is I don't think this makes for necessarily the most entertaining YouTube video, but I do think it's a good reflection of how these conversations are. What I think sucks is that the radical stuff is far more polarizing and interesting to watch, and it gets more views. So you're just much more likely to cast crazy fucks.
Yeah.
And I think that's bad because when you make a lot of the conversations pretend like it's that, when you're casting for extremes, good television, bad for discourse when it's overrepresented.
100%. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna get people engaged, but all on the wrong stuff. And you're not talking about real points. At least you're talking about real points. Most people don't really disagree.
Alright, we done. The video is like 3 seconds for being done. It's nothing else to talk about. But yeah, that was actually fun. This stream was a little bit later than I thought it was gonna be. Whatever. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Tomorrow I can't. I gotta work, you know what I'm saying? And type shit. Whatever. But like I gotta work. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream, man. I had fun. We did learn a little bit of piano, kind of did a shitty job on that, but we're always going to refresh anyway. It's not like we're going to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody learns piano in fucking 1 month or 3 months. Like, niggas going to take years. But anyway, that's all I got to say, man. I will see y'all Wednesday. Peace!